What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber coach of the coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with playoffs round one of the NBBL. I'm pretty sure this isn't a quarters because we're not playing it isn't like 3 games and you're in the finals. I think it's like 4 games or 5 games, maybe even 6. I'm pretty sure it's like 4 or 5 though. So well, we're here for at least the next month, I think. I'm not sure. I just know one thing. Me and my opponent today, we were both like in the. So basically, there's 16 coaches in the playoffs. The top 8 have to lose twice to be officially eliminated. Me and my opponent today were both in that predicament because basically the way the playoffs worked, the top 4 so let me rephrase that. So the top 4 from each, because there's 2 divisions, the top 4 from each division got put into a bracket by themselves, with the bottom 4 being placed into another bracket. And basically, whenever someone from the top bracket loses, they get placed into the bottom bracket, and you have to basically play your way back up. But on the bright side, at least you're not eliminated from the playoffs until you lose a second time, if that should unfortunately happen. So we're in the top bracket. If one of us loses, we go to the bottom bracket and have to play our way, to the finals. But if whoever wins this game, though, basically gets to keep both their lives until the very end, which is, pretty cool. But anyway, today we're taking on Spider, coach of the Seattle Onyx. Hopefully what I just said was not that confusing. But yeah, since we finished first of our division, we were allowed to pick our opponent from one of the top 4 of the other division, and this is who we ended up picking. Because the top 2 can't pick each other, it has to be from the bottom 2, so basically spots 3 and 4 in the seeding. I didn't want to face the other potential opponent I could have had because, well, I already fight this guy in other leagues, literally. So I'm sitting here do I want to fight the same person multiple times in the same week? I think not. So I decided to go with someone I've never faced before. His name is Spider. He's the coach of the Seattle Onyx. And for the 4th time this week, your boy has had to face an Iron Valiant. Great. Why can't I avoid you? So my opponent has Iron Valiant, Slowking Galar, Ogerpon, Hearth Flame. He has the Sandy Shocks, Moltres Galar, who can Terra into Dark, Fairy or Steel, Terra Blastoise, who can Terra into Water, Electric, or Steel. He has a Duraludon. He has the Morpeko, the Terra Beartic, who can Terra into Ice, Electric, or Fighting. He has the Frostmoth, and last but not least, the Dusclops. So personally, I'm expecting the top 6. Iron Valiant, do I need to explain? Slowking, I feel like it'd be a really good bulky pivot, in especially into my team. The only thing that really threatens it initially would be Mimikyu. But outside of Mimikyu, I don't really have a lot of ways to threaten this thing off gate. I believe the Ogerpon comes because it has an amazing speed tier into my team. I think Sandy Shocks comes because it's just offensively it's just really good into my team. It could maybe be booster speed or maybe choice scarf, one of the 2. I think Blastoise comes and it'll probably be his designated spinner because let's be honest, do y'all think he's going to bring a Morpeko into my team? I think not. No offense to Morpeko, we love you over here, but boy, we all know you have limitations. So I think he's going to bring his Blastoids, probably be a bulky variant. But I still have to account for the Shell Smash variant too, and I think he'll bring his Terra Moltres because it just seems if you set the thing up, it's a Moltres. It's Moltres Galar. If you set it up, it just goes crazy. I don't think Morpeko, Frostmoth, or Dusclops comes, but I will acknowledge there's potential for Beartic to come. Maybe he wants to do Chilly Reception into the Slush Rush Beartic, or maybe he brings Duraludon because it wouldn't be offensive, but it would be a good defensive piece into my team. I don't think he brings the other 3 Pokemon I said, though, Morpeko, Frostmoth, or Dusclops. So to counteract this team, we decided first and foremost we're going to bring Peter Parker, the Spidops, who's going to be rocking his Focus Sash this week. This says Insomnia, but we actually have Stakeout on my Spidops. We are max HP, 4 defense, max Spadef, Careful Nature with Sticky Web, Spike, Circle Throw, and U-Turn. This guy's only job, really, honestly, is to get Sticky Webs up. If we can get up Spikes, cool. If we could Circle Throw a Setup Sweeper, cool. But we ideally want to get Spikes up because after the Moltres Terras, well, your agility, you have to agility a couple times, honestly. It also counteracts the boosters on the potential booster energy speeds on the Iron Valiant and on the Sandy Shocks. And not to mention, even if Blastoise is shell smashing. It actually, at +1, it's not actually faster than my whole team, so that actually helps. Not to mention that if he does bring the Slush Rush Bear Tick, if it comes on webs, it's actually still going to be slower than like half my team, which, you know, that's just the unfortunate thing of being a Bear Tick. You have like base 50 speed, so even at +2, you're not even, I'm putting it like this, if I'm not mistaken, Bear Tick is like just as fast as Jolteon, like at +2, which, yeah, at -1 you're not as fast as you think you are. So yeah, these webs are like really important. And then the Circle Throw is here because he does have a few setup sweepers, so we can like phase one of them out. That would be pretty great. And we're running Max Speed F because his setup sweepers are just so happen to all be special attackers. The physical attackers who can set up, well, they kill us without setting up anyway, so it's like, what's the point of even trying to run defense investment for them? So I'd rather just run the Max Speed F because at least I know at +2, Blastoids, you're getting up out of there. Moltres, +2 Air Slash, we live it. Barely, but we live it. Let's get up out of here. But yeah, that's Spite Ops. Next on the team roster is a Mon who I really need to help with my setup sweepers this week. The one, the only Moonlight, the Umbreon, who's rocking their Light Clay this week. Synchronized for the ability, 252 HP, 176 defense, 80 Speed F, Calm Nature with Reflect, Light Screen, Foul Play, and Baton Pass. So, Baton Pass, if it's not obvious, just for pivoting. Foul Play is good for, it's like the best attacking move I have. Ogerpon, Bear Tick, if they come, they take well over half from Foul Play. If the Blastoise is a Shell Smash variant, because it's boosting its attack stat as well, Foul Play does a ridiculous amount of damage to it. And despite Slowking not being that strong on the offensive side, we can still do like a nice little chunk to it with Foul Play. If we're ever in front of Iron Valiant, we just run, and if we're ever in front of the Sandy Shocks, that's just like free screens pretty much, and we can just Baton Pass out into one of our setup sweepers if the webs are already up. So yeah, that is Moonlight, or we can just Baton Pass into Spite Ops. It just depends. Next on the team, my opponent only has Rapid Spinners to remove hazards, so let's bring a Spin Blocker. The one, the only No Face the Mimikyu, who's rocking their red card. Another way to help us out with these setup sweepers. We have Disguise for the ability, 196 HP, 56 attack, 48 Speed F, 208 speed to speed creep the Moltres Galar. We have Play Rough, Shadow Claw, Swords Dance, and Thunder Wave. If we ever come in on something that is setting up, we can just red card it out and then Swords Dance on its while it's being sent out, or maybe we click T Wave depending on where we are in the game. But if we can Swords Dance, like outside of like, in regards to what I'm expecting, outside of like half the team we can one-shot, the other half we two-shot. It just depends on what's in front of us. If we can hit it super effectively, we probably one-shot it. If we hit it neutrally, we probably two-shot it. It's that simple. That's Mimikyu. Next on the team roster is our Terra Captain for the week, the one, the only Miss Meloetta, who is rocking her Lumberry, Serene Grace for the ability, Terra Fighting, Max Attack, 96 Speed F, 160 Speed, Jolly Nature with Relic Song, Close Combat, Knockoff, Swords Dance, running enough speed that after we transform, we will outspeed Iron Valiant always. Unless it's like, booster speed or choice scarf, of course. A +2 knockoff should always kill Slowking, and unless it's Cobra Berry. And then a +2 close combat quite literally kills the other. I don't expect Dusclops. So the other 9 Pokemon outside of Dusclops that are on this team should all die to a +2 Terra boosted close combat. Even Iron Valiant, despite resisting, it just gets unless you're even though it resists, the minimum roll on close combat is still well over 100. You would literally have to run a considerable bulk, which I doubt you will. So yeah, that's Meloetta just here to set up. Literally 2 turns. Relic Song, Swords Dance, it's game. Next on the team roster is another setup sweeper, the one, the only Manaphy, who's rocking their Leftovers, Hydration for the ability, Ignore the Terror. I wish it could Terror, but it can't Terror. We are 236 HP, 96 defense, 176 special attack, Timid Nature, so we can outspeed the whole team after Webs comes up. We have Surf, Alluring Voice, Energy Ball, and Take Heart. Take Heart is our boosting move. Energy Ball is just here for the Blastoids. Alluring Voice is mainly just here in case the Duraludon comes. But everything else on the team we can just surf into, albeit Moltres and the Iron Valley, we just click Alluring Voice and possibly beat them. And another reason we have Alluring Voice, if he brings sub Moltres, we can hit him behind the sub. So yeah, that's Manaphy. Next on the team roster, last but not least, he was coming. He's the team mascot himself, the one, the only Big Ace the Cinderace, who's rocking his heavy duty boots. Libero for the ability, 252 attack, 24 defense, 232 speed to speed creep the Iron Valiant. We have Jolly Nature, Powerball, Gunk Shot, Low Kick, U-Turn. U-Turn is for pivoting. Powerball and Gunk Shot are literally the only offensive moves we need into this team. And then low kick is just here in case Duraludon comes. So yeah, that is Cinderace. That is the team. Not really much more needs to be said. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we are connected with our opponent's Spider, and he has brought Iron Valiant, like we thought. Ogerpon Hearthflame, like we thought. Blastoids, like we thought. Sandy Shocks, like we thought. Duraludon, we thought it was possible, and he's here. Now, Beartic. Beartic is why is Beartic? I mean, I don't know. I was not expecting Beartic though. I just wasn't. I wasn't like at all. So let's see. What do I want to lead? Because one thing I don't want them to do is to lead Ogerpon, because we don't switch into Ogerpon. But, I mean, honestly, we're just going to lead off with... I mean, if they lead Ogerpon, they lead Ogerpon. It could be I mean, because Ogerpon could have Taunt. But I don't know. Because I feel like they need to have a move to hit Cinderace with, albeit they could just always go Blastoids on Cinderace. We're going to lead Spidops anyway. I just don't know. Because I really don't see why... Is it too late? We're going to lead Cinderace. We're actually going to just lead Cinderace. Because if they lead Ogerpon, we just go for Gunk Shot. Like, every time. The one thing I would hate to see is a Sandy Shocks lead. Because, okay, we just go... We'll see. Yep, they led Ogerpon. We lead Cinderace. Cool. So, now we're just going to fire off a Gunk Shot. Because their only switch-in is Archaeodon, who we... Not Archaeodon. It's, what do you call that one Pokemon? Duraludon. And we can switch into Duraludon with Spidops. Actually, we can just U-turn into Spidops, actually. So, we're going to just fire off a Gunk Shot. They have no switch-ins to this except for Duraludon. And even then, you have to hope we're not just going for a raw, like, Powerball, because Duraludon does not appreciate that. Now, obviously, the best move for us to go for is Gunk Shot in this situation, so, I mean, yep, they're just going to go Duraludon here. Either they go Duraludon or they go Blastoids. I'm pretty sure it's Duraludon. Oh, it's Blastoids. Okay. So we're going to just fire this off. Please don't miss, buddy. Alright. So you're the bulky variant. That's nice to know. So you're going to be bulky. So probably not, it's probably not going to have... You're probably not going to have Shell Smash. Like, okay, so I'm anticipating this thing probably goes for... if I had to take a guess, you're going to go for a flip turn here. So I think what we do is go into... So we can save Mimikyu for Iron Valiant. Yeah, we're going to save Mimikyu for Iron Valiant. Let's see. I think we go into Umbreon here, actually. I think we go into Umbreon. Because we go to Spidops and they flip turn, they're just going to go into... Yep, that's what I thought. Because we could have went Spidops, but then they just go back into Ogerpon. Well, we don't even know if Ogerpon has Taunt yet or not. If it has Taunt... Well, here's the thing. It's a good thing we didn't do that, because if they flip turn, they would have broke our Focus Sash and Ogerpon could have just killed us. So it's actually a good thing we got to keep our Focus Sash intact. Depending on what they go into next will dictate what we can go into. But regardless, like if they go into Iron Valiant, I'm just going to go into Mimikyu and then just let... Because we have confirmed that Blastoise is not Shell Smash. Because you have leftovers, you have Flip Turn. You're not going to run Flip Turn and Shell Smash and leftovers and be, well, as bulky as it is. Because if he was not defense invested, that Gunk Shot should have done around half. Like close to half, like depending on rolls. But since... Actually, it would have been nice if we could have gotten a Poison. But hey, you know, we can't have everything in this economy, you know. So let's see what they go into. Like the most logical thing is Iron Valiant. The most logical thing is Iron Valiant. But if it's a booster set, they might not want to get. They might not want to give their booster up. Beartic. Okay. I mean, we just baton pass, right? We just baton pass, or am I tripping? Yeah, we just baton pass. I mean, you're probably terrifying, which if they are, they're actually going to knock us the heck out. But at the same time, I don't want to just switch into this thing without knowing what it has. So, and on top of that, they only kill us with CC if they are Life Orb or Bandit, which, I mean, I guess it's possible. I wonder, is it possible that Blastoise has Snowscape if it even gets that move? Oh, Icicle Spear? Oh, we're going to eat this up. We're going to eat this up. Alright. So we've confirmed that they're not banded. I mean, they're not that they're not banded. We've confirmed that they're not, let me say something. Bear Tick. Icicle Spear. It hit us 4 times. That was supposed to... It did about what it was supposed to do. Okay. So let me see. Can Spidops take a hit from you? The answer is... yeah, we should. Let me see. What if you hit... like, does Icicle Spear hit 5 times? What if you hit 5 times? Actually, even if you hit 5 times, we still live. So, we're going to go into Spidops and get our webs up, finally. We're going to go ahead and just get our webs up. Because I don't think Blastoise really has a way to get through Mimikins, but we'll see. But we're going to get our webs up right here, right now. Because I am very confident that if we can set up Meloetta... okay. So that's going to actually kill us. He could be Terra Electric as well. Do I want to keep... I mean, I have no reason to keep Spidops around, do I? So, we're just going to go for the Circle Throw. I'm pretty sure it's going for the Icicle Spear and kill us. Yeah, we're dead. So, I'm pretty sure they're loaded dice. I'm pretty sure they're loaded dice. We're going to go into Cinderace and we're just going to U-turn out. We're just going to... Because the U-turn is going to let us know one of two... Because, I mean, bro, there's no freaking way. So we're going to just U-turn here. Because they have to either A, Terra, or B, they switch out. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, this is a threat. So do I have any... like, do I have any logical reason to not just try to kill this thing? So if you Terra, it tells us what Terra type you are. We can respond accordingly. And if you switch out, well... okay, so there we go. We're getting the Terra information here. So they're Terra... fighting. Okay. After this, we just go into Mimikyu. What? You get Aqua Jet? That's actually pretty neat. So the cool thing about this, though, we don't have to get rid of Umbreon yet. But Aqua Jet is cool. That's cool. We're gonna go into Mimikyu. Yeah, we're gonna go into Mimikyu. Yeah, because they could go for Icicle Spear, which would actually suck, because that could just kill us. So I wonder, does Mimikyu kill this thing? Let me see. Bear Tick. You're Terra fighting. Do you die? Abso-freaking-lutely. You're so dead, it makes no... It really makes no sense how dead this thing is. So we're just gonna go for the Play Rough. Like, we have no reason not to. The only thing they could do about it is go into Ogre Pond. They go into Ogre Pond, we go for the... let me think. We'll have to figure that one out. They have the... I should have maybe just went for the T-Wave. But it's not bad. This isn't necessarily bad. They break the mold. We go for the Play Rough. we're just going to SD here, right? Yeah, I think we just SD. Wait, do we? They could go for, like, do we need, okay, I gotta think. We might need to keep the red card and keep our guy healthy, so, what do we do? Honestly, I think we just Swords Dance. Because, I mean, do we benefit from the, I don't think we benefit enough from just, I don't think we benefit enough just from switching out and letting something die, so we're gonna just, oh, well, this works out for us. Oh, I forgot, Mold Breaker bypasses it. Oh, we could have died just now. We could have died just now. Oops. I played around with it. We could have died. Who comes out here? Sandy Shooks. It's Sandy Shooks. Okay, that works. We actually can live. Wait, what are you? What are you? Booster speed, I'm guessing. Booster special attack. Okay, we probably don't live a hit from you anymore, but we're just gonna go for the play rough here. If we're lucky and get a crit, we could kill. No, you're bulky. Okay, Thunderbolt, we die because of that booster. Oh, we still have our disguise intact. Oh, it works that. Oh, because Mold Breaker. W play. W play. W play. W play. The question. Okay, we had to go for this. That was a W. That was a big W. That was a big W. I forgot. Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker essentially is like neutralizing gas. It shuts off the ability. So we got to keep it intact. Bro, that is so sick how that works. Now, as long as we hit this player up, this thing is dead. And they can't really switch into this either. I guess they can go Duraludon, but Duraludon does not take two of these from what I can recall. And they could go Blastoids, but Blastoids, I don't think you want to take this either. The only thing they can go into right now is Ogerpon, but I'm pretty sure Play Rough in the Shadow Claw has a chance to kill. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'm pretty sure that's how the math works. I'm pretty sure that's how this economy works. So what are you going to do? You're going to give me this? Are you going to give me your element? Are you going to let me have it? Are you going to just let me have it? I want to have it. Let me have it. Okay, they withdrew element. Who are they going to go into? Duraludon, Blastoids, Megadon. That's Duraludon, right? Yeah. So let's see what they decide to go for. And we miss. Amazing. That stinks. I think we go into... I kind of want to keep you around. I think we go into... Our safest place is to go into Umbreon, I feel like. And then try to set screens. Because the only thing we need to do is set a light screen. The only thing we need to do is set a light screen. Let's see what they decide to go for. Flash Cannon. We should live this. Yeah. So now we set light screen. Now we set a light screen, and then we're going to baton pass out. I mean, do they have any reason to stay in on us? I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But that's so cool how to... But I'm pretty sure if we would have hit the play rough, though, we could have killed him with Mimikyu. Like, just two-shotted him, but that's not what happened. It is what it is. So, let's see what happens. I mean... Alright, we're gonna see. Because if Blastoise comes in, we're going to just... Let me see, what comes in here? Calcifer. Okay. It's this guy. I say we just... We would have got a Reflect up there. That would have been huge. I think for chipping purposes, we just go for the foul play here. Alright, so they decided just to go for the kill. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I mean, I would have probably done the same thing. Can't deny it. So, we're going to go into Cinderace? Or do we go into Mimikyu? We're going to Cinderace. It's our safest play. And then we just go for the Gunk Shot. I mean, if they go Duraludon, they go Duraludon, and that's cool. One thing we could do is just sack Cinderace to Duraludon, go Meloetta, and then start setting up. That is something that we could definitely try to do. Alright, this thing is dead. So let me see. Beartic took out Spidops. Ogerpon took out Umbreon. So Cinderace took out Ogerpon. We're short Umbreon and we're short Spidops. But it's okay, because we know that the Blastoise isn't going to Terra. So if we can set up Manaphy or Meloetta, we should be looking good. Because Iron Valiant should not be able to take a +1 alluring voice. Blastoids, you know, we have Energy Balls, Sandy Shocks. We have something to hit everything. We should be fine. Burr. This thing. Okay. Okay. He probably just goes for the Aqua Jet, right? So we're gonna switch out into Mimikyu, just sack our Mimikyu here. Because I don't think they're going to just let us attack them for free. Yep. Okay. They don't really have switch-ins to Mimikyu anymore. They have to go for the, they have to go, yep. Oh, you lived. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. His attack fell? Ooh, that's unfortunate. That doesn't mean we're going to live. Actually, what this means is Manaphy can come in and just set up now. This means Manaphy can just come in and set up now. So we lost Mimikyu, which stinks. But now Manaphy can come in and start clicking Take Heart. They have to try to kill us. They kind of have to try to kill us. Their last move is probably close combat, if I take a guess. So let's see how much damage we take from this. Ooh. We eat that up. The only thing that takes a hit from us anymore would be the Duraludon, who, like, outside of Dragon Tail, I don't know what it's really doing to us. So we're going to go for the Alluring Voice right here. So there's Beartic. It's finally down. Beartic is finally down. Like, I know for a fact 3 out of 4 of these Pokemon get one-shotted. Duraludon has to have Dragon Tail. And if he has Dragon Tail, hey, good, you know, good prep on my opponent's behalf. If they don't, well, you know, Megadon. I think what we do is we go for a Alluring Voice just to get damage on this thing and just see what they have. Do they have Dragon Tail? Yep, they have it. They have it. If we go into Cinderace, we just... Yeah, we're going to just low kick this turn. We're just going to low kick this turn. That's all we can do, is just go for the low kick. If Blastoise comes in, it's going to take a considerable amount of... well, I don't know. They're actually pretty bulky, so we'll see. The low kick should out damage... well, no. Low kick and Gunk Shot do like a relatively same amount of damage. What I probably should have done was just U-turn into Meloetta. but you know, it's a little too late. Oh, you're light metal. Okay, that's good for you. That's good for you. Do we die to this? Yeah. So now we go into Mellow Edda and just click Relic Song and hope we can put this thing to sleep. We have to just hope we can put this thing to sleep. Because I don't want to take too much damage on, yeah, I don't want to take too much damage. We don't want to take too much. But we need two things to happen. We need to Relic Song, and we also need to Swords Dance. So hopefully we put this, or whatever we Relic Song, in case they switch out, we put something to sleep. Hopefully that's what happens. Go to sleep. Please go to sleep. Please go to sleep. Please go to sleep. Ah, crap. It wasn't close enough. Flash Cannon. Here's the thing, though. I think we just go for close combat, because I think... Yeah, I think we just go for close combat. I don't think we need the sword stand, because first of all, they're just going to Dragon Tail us right here, right? And with this, we force out Iron Valiant, who I think Manaphy can actually win the game from here. Because Valiant shouldn't be able to take CC into... Bro, there's no way Valiant takes a CC into Alluring Voice. It just doesn't do it. I know for a fact that you don't. Sandy Shocks should be in range of Surf. And then Blastoids... We can just set up on well... We gotta see what kind of... We also gotta see what kind of Valiant this is as well. We gotta see what kind of Valiant this is. So Meloetta gets 1 kill against the Duraludon, who killed my Cinderace, you bastard. Wait, I'm missing a kill somewhere. I'm missing a kill somewhere. Oh, Beartic killed Spidops and Mimikyu. That is right. I could have just ran freaking whatchamacallit. I really could have just ran so what are we boosting? Okay, so yeah, you're gonna be first of all, you're gonna be slower than Manaphy, which is a good thing. We just go for the close combat. It's our hardest hitting move. We just go for that. We just go for that. Like, if we were +2, bro, this was game. But we're not +2. So we have to deal with that. So let me say something. Manaphy. Because the game is entirely on your shoulders, Manaphy. Iron Valiant. Special attack boost. If we're +1, we should be able to take the hit from you. Okay, but what about Thunderbolt? Do we take a booster energy boosted Thunderbolt? We can still take it. We're at 241 HP. 241. So we're exactly at 60. So at +1, we can take a Thunderbolt if they have it. So we're going to take Heart first, because I want to make sure we can kill Blastoids in one hit. We should be able to live a Thunderbolt if they have it, or an Energy Ball. Moonblast, okay. So now we just go for Alluring Voice. We just go for Alluring Voice. And while I'm at it, let me look. Because I'm assuming Blastoids is your leftover, so we know you're not AV. So let's, and by the damage you took from Gunk Shot, I'm assuming you're like max defense, not like any split F. So a +1 energy ball should absolutely knock you out from what I recall you being at damage wise. Stubby. Oh yeah, you should be dead to the energy ball. You should be dead to energy ball. You should absolutely be dead to energy ball. If this kills you, Manaphy just wins us the game because Sandy Shocks is going to be slower than us. So this should kill, barring any surprises. Alright, boom, that's out of here. So Manaphy's going to win us. So that's 2 weeks in a row. Manaphy came out, showed out, popped out, and we love it. Manaphy, we love you. We love you. We love you. This is, you know what, I'm going to just say it right now. This is, like, in regards to draft and Gen 9 specifically, Manaphy is definitely my favorite water type. Nothing even comes close. It used to be Ogerpon Wellspring for the longest, but now it's Manaphy. Now it's Manaphy. This thing is broken. I don't care what anyone says. First of all, your move pool is just amazing. Your move pool is amazing, and the fact that, bro, me and Manaphy, we rock out. This thing is dead. You're dead. That's like what 4 kills from Manaphy because it took out. Let me see. It took out Iron Valiant. It took out Sandy Shocks. It took out Blastoids, and it took out Beartick. Right. So yeah, that's 4 kills from Manaphy. GG's to my opponent. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. So we're gonna get a chance to advance into playoffs. We still have both of our lives. So we still are in a position where we have to lose twice before we're officially out. But GG's to my opponent, Spider. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. You haven't done so already. Please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.